when he as an independent, which he is now, because he didn't say he's running, he's resigning. He said he's switching parties. But I mean, you really do get the sense that he's not going to be around for much longer. A and B, he took the stance knowing. So I mean, I really doubt he's going to be heading out of politics if and when he does lose this cycle. If they decide to run a Republican candidate. I guess it would be in it right now because there would be a Republican candidate running in what is an R+6 district. But the thing is, you really have to keep in mind that there is a strong chance that, possibly Democrats could win this, but again, all in all, somewhat of a brave stand from Justin Amash here with his lines of Washington. But it's really not going to make any difference in this hyper-partisan environment. Amash said Americans could do better than the country's current two-party system. Today, I'm declaring my independence and leaving the Republican Party. Oh, I get it. It's like declaring it. It's clever. Not really. No matter your circumstance, I'm asking you to join me in rejecting the partisan loyalties and rhetoric that divide and dehumanize us. I know Nick Walsh contributed to the show, but like it because he's the America Party. He likes that. Although Amash didn't mention her by name, it didn't take long for the president to lash out at the Michigan lawmaker on Twitter, calling Amash's decision great news for the Republican Party. He said, great news for the Republican Party is when the dumbest and most disloyal man in Congress is quitting, quote-unquote, the party. No collusion, no obstruction, knew he couldn't get the nomination run again in the great state of Michigan. Already being challenged for a seat. Well, there we go. Total loser. And yeah, he's not going to be around for much longer. You probably thought he would not be able to win the primary challenge. But again, this is not going to be a big political change really for either side. There's going to be another worse Republican filling that seat. So, yeah, it's not going to really make a very big dent. By the way, this is a pretty far right guy. He co-founded the House Freedom Caucus, outlined reasoning on Twitter as to why Trump should be impeached, becoming the first Republican to date to argue for the president's impeachment. He also criticized AG William Barr, whom Amash accused of misleading the public about the report by special counsel Robert Mueller. Yeah, total lightweight, total loser, folks. And bye-bye. He's out, folks. Folks, he's out. Justin Amash, total loser. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, folks. Yeah, so yeah, Justin Amash kind of, we love to see him. We love to see him. At least he stood up for something, and we can give him that here on the 4th of July for the Spencer Walsh Radio Network. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Newsflash, folks. Thank you so much for joining us once again. Really appreciate it. Here on the 4th of July, happy 4th. I told you we get a little bit more current music, I guess you could say. I don't know what to call it. But anyway, we are back here today. A lot of stuff to get to, of course. And we still got some fun stories left. We're talking about right now, this is not a fun story, though, on the other hand. This is kind of a rough story, a little bit disturbing about the people that are, quote-unquote, protecting our borders. Reports now that earlier this week, as we know, they talked about the investigation by ProPublica. If you don't know what I'm talking about, this investigation by ProPublica, the secret racist Facebook group from Customs and Border Patrol officials, I highly encourage you to go check out. Probably one of the best episodes I think I've had in a while here on Newsflash, episode 323, the last one we did, where we talked about it. This Facebook group where Border Patrol agents mocked migrant deaths, posted sexist memes about legislators, and made racist comments, including about AOC as well. Since then, Department of Homeland Security Acting Secretary Kevin McClean said he would investigate the reports, but it seems known, at least, that some higher-ups at Customs and Border Patrol have known about this group for years. Agents apparently first reported images in the group to CBP officials in 2016. A current DHS official told Politico. A former DHS official told Politico that they were aware of the groups in the last year. The images shared from the group in 2016 included agents engaging in conduct that includes simulating sex acts and taking selfies while defecating. So yeah, pretty much awful stuff that we can really come to expect from this kind of 1015 group. This is what it's called. I'm 1015. It's a reference to the code Aliens in Custody. This is a very disturbing contest, but Publica reported memes mocking images of Oscar Oscar Alberto Martinez Ramirez and his daughter dead in the Rio Grande last month. They were also threatening sexist memes about legislators, including AOC and Veronica Escobar, who were both at the border and did not visiting a detention facility recently, and that did not make these guys happy. The images include also AOC being shown forced to perform a sex act. These officials of the officials Politico spoke to say that the CBP was aware of the group for years and did nothing about it. Said, "We were not talking about 1015 as a liability or an asset or as an item of concern," a former official told Politico. Staffers at CBP apparently use the group as a source of intelligence to see what people are talking about, the former official said. So, good to know. The images from the group are allegedly reported to the CBP lineup with ProPublica's description of the group's tone. So, yeah, in one screenshot that the current DHS official says was flagged in 2016 to then Border Patrol Chief Mark Morgan, an agent carrying a gun in a holster simulated sex with a training mannequin in the desert. So, at least not an actual person. Another what appeared to be the same agent smiled while holding what appeared to be a human skull. A third photo showed an agent's unzipped green pants lowering below his knees while in a squatting position. So pretty much just dumb stuff, nothing really actively awful, but still not something where you'd say, okay, that's fine. Like, we should continue to allow that to exist, especially in a government organization. Like, that's a good thing to have around. But, yeah, again, just another bad look after bad look for a Border Patrol. Here's another one, by the way, about a kind of counterpart to Border Patrol, ICE, federal immigration authorities, as they put the finishing touches on a plan. This is, again, from the Daily Beast, Scott Bixby, as they put the finishing touches on a plan to initiate a nationwide raid on undocumented immigrants in September of 2017, agents and field directors involved in the planning could barely obtain or contain their excitement when the sweep's code name was changed from Operation Mega to Operation Epic. Wow, Epic, dude. This is 100% freaking awesome, dude. We're just getting all these people. One member of the San Bernardino field office joked the name should be changed again to make sure there's no confusion to Operation Super Epic Mega Sonic, so there's no confusion. Right? Responding to fellow ICE agent. It was trumped. Another email seeking volunteers and assistance in its building target list signed off telling agents, happy hunting and target building. Yeah, enjoy. Days before federal immigration enforcement is once again set to begin an unprecedented series of nationwide raids targeting undocumented immigrant families. A trove of documents outlining the last time ICE provides somewhat of a potential ICE did these raids, kind of provides a potential blueprint for some of these raids. They were obtained by a Freedom of Information Act filed by the Detention Watch Network and Mihente and provided to the Daily Beast. They detail tactics, operations, and targets of Operation Mega, a week-long series of nationwide raids designed to arrest a minimum of 8,400 people in September of 2017, as well as the excited, even giddy anticipation of the raids by federal immigration enforcement officers. So they kind of outline it. These documents here obtained by this FOIA Act. Well, the documents detail the information about the raids planned back in 2017. We noted the rinse and repeat nature of ICE's operations and what we can expect as Trump reignites the threat of more raids to come after July 4th, said Jacinta Gonzalez. The emphasis on arrest quotas further put everyone in the community at risk, she says. So yeah, again, the point is, again, they just don't view these people as human. Like, they view them as subhuman, they view them as targets, they view them as animals to kind of be rounded up and escorted out of the country, and that's just kind of the system they're operating with. There's always going to be people, I feel like, in this country who really behave like that. But the thing is, they could just not be able to continue to be allowed anywhere near power in any way, shape, or form. So that's the most important thing to realize. All right, we got to continue here, and we're talking about Meghan McCain, folks. Meghan McCain, she's had a rough time. She has kind of not been the best. She's not very happy. She's considering even leaving her TV show, The View. We talked about her a little bit. She's known for pretty much saying that she's John McCain's father, which she is, and likes to make that a big focus of her career. And so she's considering calling it quits. And if this came to pass, it would be after 2 test years of strident on-camera battles with her liberal Democrat fellow panelists Joy Behar and Sunny Hostin, and damaging leaks concerning her allegedly abusive and boorish backstage behavior. So she says she feels like an angry, drained, isolated, caged animal. Said a McCain intimate. It's fun. Be a McCain intimate. I'm getting to the point where it's not worth the emotional toll every week. So she said it's getting to a point where it's not getting it's not worth the emotional toll every week. Said a McCain pal who asked not to be further identified. If she doesn't say the View, she will find other work, which is probably true, unfortunately. She continues to grieve, of course. Yeah, she really does continue to grieve. Emphasis with the Grieve, all capital. Over her famous father's August 2018 death from brain cancer, but has been helped by therapy, declined an interview request from Daily Beast, where she spent nearly 4 years as a regular columnist until 2012. So that's a paragraph there from their report on this. This is from H.L. Grove, I think his name is, who wrote this? Oh, sorry, Lloyd Grove, editor at large. She doesn't want to be on the View said they want her back, but she has a mouth like a trucker. Apparently, she swears a lot, and her father raised her as a guy. I mean, you've had times to come to terms with this. Like, she's like, "Oh, I need therapy." Like, I mean, I don't want to be kind of an ass about like people's loss, but like, it's hard to really feel that much sympathy for Meghan McCain right now. Like, feel her what she's going through. Like, she's being paid millions of dollars just to like sit there and talk about issues like 5 days a week for like a quarter of the year, whatever it is. In May, her husband and right-wing publisher and editor Ben Domino took to Twitter to hurl obscene and homophobic insults at Seth Meyers. She was not happy about that, apparently. The funny thing is that she has a team, which is funny. She has a team literally to track her subordinates and colleagues' social media. Apparently, she's got very, very mad when she noticed the longtime View makeup artist Karen Dupiche had liked a anti-Meghan video montage posted on Twitter by liberal CNN commentator Angela Rye. Several sources also told the Daily Beast that McCain asked Dupiche to be fired, an assertion denied by McCain's inner circle, saying, quote, she doesn't have that power. But that won't stop her from trying, okay? I think it's very clear if we know anything about Meghan McCain just based on her on-air persona. It also didn't go unnoticed, apparently, that she'd followed Ellie Valley on Twitter shortly after he posted a grotesque caricature of a cross-wearing Meghan in March, lampooning her supposedly because of her hypocritical support for the Jewish people in the state of Israel, according to the article here. McCain also tweeted at Valley, this is one of the most anti-Semitic things I've ever seen. Also, this reveals so much more about you than it does about me. Like, yeah, Meghan McCain, religious expert, judge of anti-Semitism, and great comedian, yeah. So those are some great tidbits from this article saying she's going to leave. But page 6 has a story that could save a lot of content for a lot of people. Meghan McCain would return to the View if things change, apparently. Ooh, what? That's awesome. That's just amazing. So, yeah, following reports that conservative commentator Meghan McCain is leaving the View, we hear the embattled host, this is page 6 talking here, would actually like to remain on the show. She's still in talks and would like to return. Psst, it was a contract negotiation ploy the whole time. She just wants more fucking money. The Daily Beast posted a story on Wednesday saying that McCain feels emotionally exhausted, and it brought up a number of press leaks calling out the alleged bad behavior on set. The source added that they believe there are many eyewitnesses and texts that can corroborate the idea that Sunny Hostin is leaking this damaging information. Yeah, but apparently a rep for Hostin said that this is absurd, and I'm not surprised because this defamation is actionable. But anyway, it looks like hopefully Meghan McCain's going to come back. My prediction here is she'll come back because they'll offer her just incredible amounts of money. All right, that's it. We got to go. I got to go watch fireworks. We will do it. We'll have another episode for you on Sunday, I believe, and a fun new announcement coming for you on that episode as well.